Okay, this is King and Karen, and we're going to talk to you about him and show you what we've worked on with him in the Board and Train program. The first thing we do with every dog is we teach them that their name is a command and that you say his name and he should look up at you.
King. Good boy.
Yay! And that you did a good job of that. You want to praise when he looks at you. Say the name just once. The name needs to always be said before you give him a command so that you get his attention. You don't want to ever give a command without getting his attention first. Next thing we focused on was walking on the leash, and we'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit in here, and then we'll go outside and show you how he walks outside. We use a pinch collar so you have some control. I would not walk him on a harness or a regular plain collar. We say let's go. We don't teach the dogs a heel command. We do let's go, so it's a fun casual walk for everyone. He should stay at your left side on a loose leash. When we come to a stop, we always have the dog sit, so that way you can cross the street, you can greet your neighbors, put them on a stay, which is a flat hand in front of the face.
Good boy.
During the sit stay, he should stay. You can throw balls, you can have people come up and pet him. He should, If he moves out of the stay, you just say no or and he understands, okay, I'm not supposed to move. Good job. So you can have another dog around him, and he understands that I'm staying in one spot. Okay is the release command. That tells King he's no longer on the stay command. Next thing we worked on was our down stay. Good boy. Always roll him on a hip. The hip means he's relaxed. If he stays up Fink style with all of his legs under him, he's more apt to pounce up. Now we're going to throw the ball, and we're going to play with Bria, and you can say, Good job. You can see that he stays quite well with a lot of distraction, a lot of hubbub. Oh, you know what? Yesterday, if he moves, say no or Put him back where he was and remind him to stay. He's still a puppy and he's still learning. So this is just a beginner obedience, and once he is worked more and matures mentally, he'll continue to get better and better. Yesterday I was jumping over him and Josh took videos.
Good stay.
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Good boy. Nope.
No.
If he jumps.
He hasn't jumped the whole time.
And that's something.
Since the beginning.
Yeah.
But that's showing you a puppy they still get excited. You know, his impulse control isn't quite there yet. Puppies make mistakes because they're still babies.
That's right. He may be 150 pounds or whatever, but mentally he's a big puppy. So don't let
Nope. Sit. Good. Try again.
So correct the jump.
Good boy. Yes. Good sit.
Good boy.
Yay, King. Yay. Good sit. Yay. That's better.
Good job.
Yeah.
So you want to teach him that the jumping is unacceptable and the correct response is to sit for petting.
Okay.
Good job.
Good job. Got
Yeah.
excited.
Now we'll work him outdoors. What we do with all the dogs, we do sit stays at all of the doors so they don't bolt out open doors. So you want to put him on a sit stay before you open doors.
You're not going. Good. King, sit. Yes, good sit. Stay. Stay. Good. Sit.
If he moves on his own like he just did, correct him and then put him back where he was. There we go.
No bruise.
So, you can see King walks very calmly outside now. He's very well behaved. He's not pulling. He's not as distracted. Now if he moves, just say and put him back on the stay. praise when he's staying. Always praise. Lots of praise when King is doing what you want. So he immediately understands this is correct. Mom and Dad like me and I'm doing the right thing. Yippee time. But that's King for you. He's done a great job. I know you were interested in off-leash. He is much too mentally immature in his brain to do anything off-leash right now. Probably until he's at least 1.5 years, possibly older. Depends on how much you continue working with him. But it takes many months of very intensive training to get a dog perfectly off leash. And honestly, with these big dogs, most of the time to get them off leash, you end up having to use an electronic collar, or also known as a shock collar. And we don't use those here. We don't even have any. So that's a different kind of specialized training. Next thing we do is a come command.
King, good, come. Good boy, you gotta come this way. There you go, good boy.
Yay, there's a big boy. The come command, we say his name, he looks, and then we say come. So you want to separate it, you want to say King, he looks, then you say come.
Good, come.
Perfect.
Hurry.
Good job. And you want to praise him the whole way in. Now he's distracted by the Doberman, and Karen doesn't take no for an answer. You want to make him come in, finish the come command by sitting in front. But he's a good boy. He's learned a lot. Good job. There you go. Always finish the come command with a sit. But you'll want to get yourself a long line, 20 or 30 feet. You can make one, you can buy one. And work him on the come command at a distance with the long line. And if he doesn't do it, you just give him a little pop on the leash and then let the line go loose. You don't want to use the line to reel him in. You want him to come in on his own.
Good sit.
And finish with a sit.
He's very slow at things.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Good boy.
But that's King, and what we would recommend is that he do a little bit more training, probably in maybe another 6 months or so, and see how he does, and then continue working with him at home, come to your classes, take advantage of your private lesson, and you can eventually reach your goal of off leash, but that's not possible at his age and in 2 weeks.